getting all the wiki pages.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Classic Podcast. Last time we left off, we finally began reviewing the CW superhero shows again. Woohoo! So now,
6,000 times.
Yeah. So hopefully this will be the only time we have to record to review for these episodes. So that being said, I am your host, Sean.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Blake.
And welcome back to Classic Podcast. So today we only have 3 episodes to review, and that is Supergirl, Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. So this video is probably going to be pretty short because we only have 3 episodes to review, but that's fine. So, all right, Brandon. I believe Supergirl is first as usual.
As always.
All right, let's get this started.
Episode 3. Welcome to Earth. The alien man escapes the DEO as President Olivia Marsden arrives in National City to sign an act recognizing the aliens. She is attacked by an unknown alien with the power to throw fire globes, believed to be the escape. Us. Alex encounters police detective Maggie Sawyer at the crime scene, who takes her to a secret bar hosting aliens. They track their target, and Wynn finds out that the man is from Daxam, Krypton's nearby sister planet. Kara defeats the Daxamite and locks him in the DEO. Kara refuses to do anything for the Daxamite, being hostile to the former because of her racial views of Daxamites and the feud between Kryptonians and Daxamites. Olivia is attacked again. The assailant is revealed to be a woman. Kara, Alex, and Maggie defeat the woman. The former releases the Daxamite, who introduces himself as Mon-El. She tells him that Daxam's population was annihilated and Daxam turned into a wasteland during Krypton's destruction. Olivia is revealed to be an alien. Meanwhile, Snapper undermines Jane's authority, tasking Kara to interview Lena, who reveals to her that L-Corp has invented an alien detection device. Snapper rejects Kara's first version of the article because of being biased.
Totally.
She decides to put aside her personal emotions in order to be a successful reporter. James forces Snapper to stay out of his area. In the bar, Hank encounters Megan Morse, a female Green Martian. That's it.
All right, thank you, Brandon. So, what did we think of this episode, guys? Did we like it as much as the first 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
That's a good episode.
It was entertaining. It was a bit too political for my taste, honestly. I mean, my God.
Well, we're coming up towards the elections.
I
What do you expect?
don't give a shit, dude. My God, just beating me over the head over and over and over. It's like, good, okay, we fucking get it. Jesus Christ. This is why 2016 needs to be over already. Anyway, episode itself. Most people are saying this wasn't as good as the first 2 episodes. I have to agree with that to a certain extent. I do think this episode was way too political. I don't have a problem with political viewpoints being in shows, but I felt like at times this show was kind of going in the direction of, this is the way to view things, and if you view it differently, then you're an asshole. Like, how dare you not think aliens should be among everyone else? I went, oh my fucking God, we're going here, aren't we? I'm like, I'm not going to give my political opinion in real life because we're here to review TV shows. This is not a political podcast. So, I'll just leave it now. TV shows, celebrities, I don't give a shit what you think, so shut up. However, I will give this episode props. It did show the other side of the argument, such as, I like how Supergirl took a stance against journalism in recent years, where every single article you read is biased nowadays. They don't give anything objective. It's all about... Basically nowadays, if you're going online or reading in your newspaper, it's always the fucking writer's opinion. I don't give a shit, I just want facts. And I can appreciate this show just telling us that That's all we want. We don't need your fucking opinion all the time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, I also enjoy the, Lena Luthor returning. I'm still waiting for her to be a villain.
Probably won't take that long.
It probably won't take that long. And in general,
He's the Luthor, so.
see what you're doing right there, Luis? That's stereotyping. That's stereotyping. This show would tell you you're bad, even though Kara does racial profiling. So, yeah, I enjoyed the Mon-El parts. I'm not sure. I'm really looking forward to the Miss Martian part. I think that's going to be awesome. I'm excited. Like I don't really care that much for the political part. I have no problem with the show giving or the creators showing their opinion, but I think there are times where you go a little too far, and I think sometimes they kind of hammered it in a bit too much, where we kind of get it. So, what do you guys think? I mean,
Yeah, this episode really did feel very political.
yeah, and I don't think you have a problem with creators using the material to say their opinion, but you don't want to get beaten over the head with the same opinion every time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
like, I don't know, Luis, I think is even less political than you, Brandon. But
I don't know if I'm critical about that.
I'm not that political.
no, I know. I'm saying you both aren't that political, whereas I am. So for me, this irritates me even more. So, because I think people who don't know much, I'm sorry guys, not saying you're bad, but I'm saying people who don't know much will probably look at this and go, yeah, yeah. But thankfully you guys don't seem to, be that way. I'm not saying you guys are, I just want everyone to come to their...
I'm long fed up with the political shit that's going on right in the real world.
I agree completely. I'm fucking done. So, anyways, as for the episode itself, I liked the idea that they kept with Mon-El. They made him a Daxamite still, and I'm like, yes, thank you. Not a Kryptonian. I was afraid they were gonna make him a Kryptonian, but thankfully they stuck with the material. Props to you, CW. If it was CBS, they would have made him a Kryptonian for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Not because of the last the L part. I think that would have made him a Kryptonian.
but still, Zor-El is not the same as L. So,
He's not part of the House of L.
no, he's just that. Listen, man, there are like a million Smiths in the world. L is the equivalent of Smith, Kryptonian apparently. So, in general, this was a pretty decent episode. I will say this though, I didn't really care. I didn't like this episode as much as the previous two. So for me, I'm gonna say not as good. Still an enjoyable show. I'm really looking forward to the Fight Club coming out this week. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm also really interested in what they're gonna do with the Miss Martian character. I didn't think they were gonna introduce her so quickly, but I'm glad they are. And we'll see where it goes. I'm pretty excited as to where the story's gonna go. So, what do you guys think?
Miss Martian. The niece of Martian Manhunter.
We'll see. We'll see how.
In Young Justice, she's a white Martian.
Well, who knows what they'll do with that? They can do.
Yeah.
Who knows? But anyway, what about you, Brandon? What do you think?
Yeah, you're right. It's just, it's still a good episode, but really, the political bullshit. I am looking forward to Miss Martian though.
Yeah, I agree. So,
and I am happy that they kept Mon-El a Daxamite.
Yeah, for sure, because that was pretty good. Again, people, I don't have a problem with political opinions in a show, but this is a superhero show, okay? I watch this shit to get away from that crap, okay?
Yeah.
Because,
God damn it, can it just be election day already? I just want to get this shit over with.
Yeah, I'm already gonna submit
Come on.
my vote.
You call it election day. I call it assassination day.
Luis, can you shut up? You do realize this shit gets monitored, right?
No, my bad.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, moving on. Character of the week. Who's your guys' character of the week? Oh, I guess we should also move on. We should say, what did we think about the introduction of Maggie Sawyer? What did we think of her? I feel like she's the token gay character again.
But wasn't she at least gay in the comics?
Yeah, she is, but I feel like that's all they're gonna use her for now.
Pretty much.
Like, it's like me and Brandon, we were ranting in one pot. We were ranting about how they turned, to CW's credit, Maggie Sawyer is a lesbian in the comics, so that's fine. She's actually Batwoman's love interest. You're not seeing Batwoman. Calm down, people. Versus Mr. Terrific, where he was always straight in the comics, and he had a wife and a child, and they were very important to his origin story, and Arrow fucked that up, because gotta have that gay character. So,
it's Arrow, when don't they fuck things up?
I know, right? And someone's gonna take this the wrong way. Like, it's 2016, and someone gets offended over everything, so... yes, I'm sick of constant gay characters. I am. I'm fucking done with it. I don't want to see it. I'm done. I don't care anymore. I don't care about the sexuality of a character. If that's the most interesting thing about a character, then they suck.
Yeah, I don't think I ever cared.
I don't think I ever care. Like, if that's... But you know what? That seems to be the problem with how they can't do gay characters. They don't realize that they're characters that are gay. They're not gay characters. You know what I mean? That being gay should not be the defining characteristic trait of a character. Ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just dumb. So, Maggie Sawyer, we'll see where they go. As of right now, I think she's kind of the token character. Also, I hope to God, now people are like, oh, Alex and Maggie Sawyer gonna be a lesbian couple? I'm like, can we please not? Like,
no.
Please.
Supergirl will get Arrow points.
Yeah.
If that happens.
Yeah,
we already have Sarah and Curtis. We don't need Alex.
Oh, that's right. No, I agree. We don't need any more. Look, Sarah's bisexual. Mr. Terrific is gay. So I guess we gotta go for that lesbian now. Then we gotta get a transgender person in there. LGBT. I'm like, alright. So when do you guys think Arrow's gonna introduce a transgender person? Plot twist, Felicity's transgender. Anyway. Overall, yeah, I don't really know much else to say. I mean, this episode was way too political. I almost can't even give my opinion about this episode without giving my political opinion, and I try to stay away from that on this show, because again, this is a TV show review podcast. It's not a political podcast. It's a political podcast, I'd say my opinion no matter what. But, that's not what the show is for. So, yeah. In general, my character of the week, I'm gonna go with Marsh.
This episode a B.
You give this episode a B. I agree with you, Brandon. I didn't like it as much as... Now, some people are saying, like, is the lack of Superman in this episode, is that affecting the quality? I'm like, no, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Supergirl was still fantastic. Like, Supergirl herself was still fantastic. I don't feel that way. I feel like it was just too political. Like, I feel like this episode, I almost consider the next episode we're gonna get like the real episode 3, because this one to me felt like, well, it's election day, it's election year, so we gotta give our opinion out somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, which is funny, because like, you'd think the character that they would use to give a political opinion about is Green Arrow, because he's always been a political figure to a certain extent. So
yeah, but Arrow's so garbage, no one even watched that show anymore.
That's true, so it's like, guess we gotta have Supergirl in there.
I kind of still watch it. I don't know why. Boredom.
Fucking Luis, dude, you better not be watching it on TV or on the CW app.
I'm
yeah.
YouTube.
Just to let you know,
YouTube. Watch it on YouTube.
They count DVR, by the way.
Yeah, I know they
Watch
can.
it on YouTube. Remember?
I don't care. We're not reviewing it.
I know.
So anyway,
I will admit I have seen highlights, but I don't watch the show.
that's fine. That's fine. But
I'm not
anyway,
watching till I'm still maybe on the crossover and episode 10.
Brandon, you gotta watch the crossover to get the full story.
Yeah. This is the only 2 episodes I'm watching, unless I hear good reviews at the end.
I will say this: if I hear Arrow season 5 is good throughout the whole way through, I will watch it on Netflix 8 days after the season is done.
Yeah.
Isn't that for Agents of Shield? Pretty much like 3 weeks after that, and then season 4 is on.
Pretty much, Agents of Shield is my binge watch Netflix show. I can't watch it that show for me. I have to watch it. I can't wait. It's not a good weekly show. I think that show is better when you can watch it consecutively. That's my opinion, though. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give this episode a B. And to be honest, I don't really know who to pick for my character. Does anyone have a specific character in mind, or nah?
Nah.
Oh, come on now.
All right,
What else?
he's gonna pick Monel. Brandon, do you want to pick a character? I thought Supergirl was pretty good in this episode.
She was.
She was pretty flawed, actually, in this episode. The biased journalism, the racism towards the Daxamite.
I'm gonna go with Monel.
All right, Monel. Okay. God, I'm going Supergirl then. So, I thought Monel was good, but Supergirl, I like how they showed her being really flawed, and especially the biased journalism and how she looked like a massive hypocrite. It shows that our hero is flawed, and I like that. So anyway, my character of the week is Supergirl. Okay, let's put all the political bias aside. Don't care anymore. We're moving on to the Flash now. This is going to be a really short podcast, but that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Alright. Episode 4 of The Flash, which is called The New Rogues.
Oh, it's about time.
3 years ago, Sam Scudder and Rosalind Dillon, former cohorts of Leonard Snart, were caught in the original particle accelerator explosion. In the present, Barry begins training Jessie on how to use her powers. Wells suggests the team locate a doppelganger of his from another Earth to replace him on the team once he and Jessie leave. Scudder returns from being trapped in a mirror-like dimension with the ability to transport himself and others through the reflective surfaces. He reunites with Rosalind, who now has vertigo-inducing powers, and the couple go on a crime spree. Barry and Jessie, as Jessie quit, confront them, but are defeated when Barry ends up trapped inside a mirror by Scudder. Caitlin secretly uses her emerging ice powers to help Barry free himself from his predicament. He and Jessie then successfully capture Scudder and Rosalind. After evaluating the candidates, the team recruits a friendly and eccentric Wells of Earth-19 despite the Earth-2 Wells' misgivings. Jessie and her father then return to Earth-2 with Wells apprising Cisco about Barry's suspicious escape. That night, Caitlin accidentally freezes the water in her shower and her appearance begins showing signs of her Earth-2 doppelganger. That's it.
Alright, thank you, Brandon. Okay, guys, we finally got Mirror Master.
Yeah.
I was actually expecting his Mirror Master suit.
Yeah, dude, I was really expecting for that Mirror Master costume though, the orange and green costume, like some version of it. Maybe, hopefully soon, and so guys, we've been waiting 3 seasons for Mirror Master. I've been waiting for 3 seasons for Mirror Master. What did we think of him?
I like how his doppelganger was the original Mirror Master. Did you notice that?
Okay, I like that. But Brandon, I love that you've noticed that. But I'm gonna say that Sam Scudder is the original Mirror Master, and that Edward.
I mean, like the.
I know the concept and all that with the mirror ray gun. Yeah, that was really. Yeah, that was a really good. I really like that. So, Yeah. So, what do we think about the idea? Now, I do know in the comics there is a meta-human version of Mirror Master at the very beginning of the New 52 reboot. This is different though because like that version is like stuck in the mirror world. So, what do you guys think of like making him a meta-human, but like changing it up a bit? Do you like that, or he's basically Mirror
So
Master?
far, I like it because I still think he was pretty good.
Yeah. Now this is a bigger question. Do you think Mirror Master had the potential to be a big bad like I did at one point, or are you kind of like no at this point? Like, what do you guys think?
I think he actually has the potential of being a big bad.
Yeah, I think he
I
could.
really thought.
Yeah, I mean, because like I sort of thought to myself, like I thought they were gonna save Mirror Master to be like a big bad, and a lot of people were like, yes, I agree, and a lot of people were like, no, I don't think he has the potential or like the longevity of to be an overarching season villain. But for me, it's like I kind of thought like, okay, because season one we're gonna get the origin story. Season two we're dealing with multiple universes. Season three we're dealing with Flashpoint and the aftermath. I sort of thought for like season four they could have done like a simple Rogues longevity storyline. You know what I mean? Like just make a simple, no time travel, no crazy crap, just Barry taking down the Rogues. You know what I mean? Like that would have been pretty simple. But it sort of feels like we're gonna now do Rogue storylines in season three. And do you guys think like Mirror Master is gonna be like the new Captain Cold almost now that Captain Cold is quote unquote dead? So what do you think of that? Or do you
I
think?
don't know. I still think a potential Rogue Wars could still happen.
Yeah, I think a Rogue War is gonna happen. I mean, we don't really
Yeah.
know. It's definitely gonna happen. The Rogue War storyline's gonna be adapted, but do you? That we just gotta wait for Captain Cold to come back then. And that'll be interesting. So, also, I want to say this for any of our viewers who are also comic book readers. Yes, we are aware that the Top's gender was changed from male to female, but you know what? That doesn't really matter to me because Top's one of those characters where you can kind of like do whatever you want with him or her. In my opinion, like whatever. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me on that? Like, I sort of feel like it is like a whatever thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's Top. It's not an iconic villain. It's it's just a villain. Like, I forgot who Top was until that was on the news. So, or like on the online radar. So, I mean, that was pretty about it. Now, for the episode itself, Mirror Master was awesome. What did we think of everything else, though? The costume debut of Jesse Quick, it did not last
Good.
long.
Did not. That's the thing. The one thing I didn't like is changing from Earth 2 to Earth 19 Wells.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to have to agree with Brandon on this one. I feel like... I mean, I get it. I feel as if, though, that's sort of something I don't like. I don't like that, and here's why. One, we're getting another version of Harrison Wells. I get it. I love Tom Cavanaugh. I think he's fantastic. I love him on the show, but I almost feel like... I feel like we should have kept Earth 2 Wells, and he should have been...
Yeah, we really should have kept him.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna keep him.
I think...
At the end. Part of me thinks either Earth 19 Wells is going to be a bad guy, or he's gonna die, and we will get Earth 2 Wells back. Eventually.
I don't know about that. I mean, then we have to deal with what do we do with Jesse Quick. I almost feel like Jesse Quick, even though I love Jesse Quick's character, we'll talk about the Wally and Jesse Quick stuff in a minute. I almost feel like some people may be saying, well, we gotta have Tom Cavanaugh because people love him, but Jesse Quick, well, we need Earth 2 to have a speedster, and we can't have too many speedsters, so maybe in their mind, the Earth 19 version of Harrison Wells was the way to go, but for me, I almost feel like, I mean, you can't have Earth 2 Wells, abandon and just say, hey, Jesse, go be a speedster hero in Earth 2. I'm just gonna stay in this one. That's completely out of his character. He's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But we still need... Would you guys have been fine if Harrison Wells was an occasional pop-up character and just came by occasionally, or do you think you want Tom Cavanaugh full-time? What do you think of that? Because I think that's the problem that people have, is that...
I don't know. I think I'm so used to Tom Cavanagh full time.
Yeah, I mean, I want that for sure, but, we gotta have, the only way we can do that is another Earth counterpart, so, who knows. Anyway, I guess, the more and more, I'm really beginning to think Dr. Alchemy is going to meet Wally West pretty soon at this point. I'm really feeling it. So,
because isn't the next episode he's gonna have flashbacks about him being a speedster?
I don't know. I didn't.
There's an episode. No, that's next episode is Caitlin going to her mom.
I thought it was that monster episode.
It is.
Oh, it's the same thing.
And then after that is that one.
Okay. Also, guys, our worst fears are coming to realization. Grant Gustin has stated that we will be seeing Savitar very soon. Come on. CW, let the speedster thing go. Let it go. Come on. We have alchemy. We don't need Savitar. Save him for season 4, please. But they're not going to do that. I mean, I think that's just going to kill the momentum. I think we have Mirror Master. He's going to get out. We'll see what they do with that. I almost feel as if though Mirror Master should have been our second main antagonist here. I mean, what do you guys think about that? I feel like that would have been much better.
Yeah.
Is now, again, maybe they do a great job with Savitar and we all eat our words, but I'm telling you, we've got Savitar, we've got Alchemy, we've got the Aftermath of Flashpoint, and we've got Rogue War, and Grodd's supposed to show up eventually.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Is this going to be another Philip-eccentric season?
Well, I mean, I'm beginning to think it will be. But But I've also heard people say it's like, okay, after a while, you're going to run out of source material to use. Like, what the hell do you do after this? And I went, exactly. What are you going to use for a season 4 or season 5? I almost feel like The Flash, and someone even commented this during season 1. It's like, this show is so good that after a while, it's just going to try to amp it up so well. And after a while, like, the later seasons are just going to be mediocre. I don't think we're there yet. Obviously, I don't think so. I mean, but I'm more worried about the long run, because it's like, we don't need Savitar at all. Not at all. I don't think so. Maybe for season 4, fine, but we should have given us a full break of no speedster antagonist. I realize this is the Flash. Most of his great villains are speedsters. I get it. But the point is, we should have taken a break. Focus on Alchemy. Focus on the rogues. That's it. But, anyway.
I think you can actually save the rogues for an entire season.
I agree. Mirror Master should have been a main antagonist. So, I mean, dude, because they didn't show us how many villains were in the Flashpoint episode, they can do whatever they want. They can say there's so many new villains. But, gotta have dat filler, though.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think the show is going to be hurt in the long run by doing too many things, even in one... I know it's 23 episodes, but do you think the show is going to get hurt in a negative way? Well,
It really can, honestly.
I'm beginning to think we're using way too much source material in such a slow amount of time. This is only season 3, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I expect 7 seasons of this show. Honestly.
Damn.
Well, the contracts they have are for 7 seasons.
Oh, really?
Yes, they'll have 7-season contracts. So, now, keep this in mind. The actor who played Tommy had a 7-season contract, and he died in season 1 of Arrow, so... Yeah. But, this is different, though. And I'm sure someone's out there's like, oh my god, fucking spoilers. And I'm like, look, you haven't watched Arrow by now, you're not watching it, in period. We've also warned you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in general, I feel like the show is just blowing its load and in a short amount of time. I don't know. Godspeed already? I mean, like, they could do the new DC Rebirth villain Godspeed, but I don't fucking know, dude. Like, I feel like they're using too many things
They are.
at once, and unless we go to, like
Batman vs. Superman, they just crammed a lot of things in there.
Yeah, but in this is a TV show, so it has 23 episodes versus that movie. It's one film.
This is just a 2-hour movie.
A 3-hour movie. Oh, God. And then they're like, well, the extended cut's almost 4 hours. I'm like, oh my fucking God, no. I'm not sitting there for 4 hours. I don't care what the fuck it is.
I've already watched Pearl Harbor. I'm not watching this.
Anyway.
Pearl Harbor's reality.
Yeah, that's something that actually happened. Unless it's that crappy...
I've already seen Ben Affleck on Pearl Harbor. I don't need to see Ben Affleck on Batman vs Superman.
Oh, is that the crappy Michael Bay Pearl Harbor film?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, no wonder that. Michael Bay, I love this country, but goddamn, am I gonna make real-life adaptations of it look crappy. But anyway. So yeah, overall this was a solid episode. I really enjoyed it. I think the show is getting better. I am looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with the Killer Frost character. I think it's just going to be a one-episode thing. I think she's just going to be a filler villain. So for anyone out there thinking it's going to be a long-term effect, I don't think it will. What do you guys think?
I don't think so either.
I think it's going to be
I think if it was going to be long-term, she would have turned back in season 1.
Exactly. Like I said, biggest fear is that they make her Killer Frost full-time, and that will piss me off. I will say, though, someone pointed this out, and I'm pretty happy about it. This is the first storyline of Caitlin Snow where she's going through a massive character development, and it has nothing to do with the love interest.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, yeah, thank you, because season 1, I'm cool with that. That makes sense. Season 2, why? Mm-hmm. And so now, and Killer Frost, so that's a pretty interesting development. So yeah, overall, I will give this episode... Alright, just because I really liked Mirror Master, I'm going to give this an A. I like the costume debut of Jesse Quick. Again, don't like Earth 9... I don't like the idea of a Earth 19 hair smells. Not saying that's a bad version of the character. I'm just saying, right now, I don't know. I want to say with Earth 2 Wells, I feel like maybe they should have used Jesse Quick a little more, and that's about it. So...
Why can't we have an episode where it's all the... Once Wally gets his powers, why can't we have an episode where it's all the speedsters?
That's
we have Jay Garrick, Barry Allen.
You know they're going to set up... You know they're setting up for that.
I know, but...
How much do you want to bet that's what they're going to do? They're going to fight against Savitar.
Yeah.
You know, be like, yeah, even though we set up alchemy at the very beginning of the season, Savitar is going to be the main villain they defeat at the end. I'm like, God damn it, CW, you lied to us. Oh, God. Anyway, so that's about it. So I gave it an A, and as for my character, who do you guys pick for your character?
Before that, I also like that awkwardness between Barry, Joe, and Iris.
Oh, yeah. The romance stuff. I forgot about that. Look. Don't turn into Arrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't turn into Arrow. Please. Just don't make this an ongoing plot point. And the same thing goes with Jesse Quick and Wally West. No, just fucking get it out of the way. I don't want to hear it. It's a CW show, so you know they're not going to, so... Oh my God. Ironically, CW gets rid of the crappy romance in Supergirl, and it does it wrong for everything else. Again, I like Iris and Barry. Obviously, it's the classic couple, but I don't need it to be the main focus of the characters outside of the Flash stuff.
Yeah. So
anyway, same thing goes with Jesse Quick and Wally West. I'm not even a big fan of that pairing, to be honest. I'm fine with...
It wasn't really necessary.
Yeah, what... Can someone tell me the thing about Jesse Quick and Wally West? I feel like that is just a waste of time. But it's progressive. It's not progressive. Every show has done a black girl dating a white girl. This is actually one of the few shows where I can think of a white guy dating a black girl. But anyway, yeah, don't focus too much on the romance stuff. That's a good point, Luis. I'm going to mark this a down point for that. So I give it an A- now. Because I remember that now. But anyway, guys, characters. Who's your characters and your ratings? You know my rating.
A-.
A- because of the Jesse Quick thing.
I'm gonna go with Mirror Master for my character.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with Brandon. Mirror Master was awesome. I can't wait to see more from him.
That's true. He's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Although I was really hoping for that costume, but he's awesome.
I think we're gonna get the costume eventually.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get some version of it, to be honest. So, who knows? CW. It's not too late. We can still drop Savitar and have Mirror Master, please.
Also,
Please.
P.S. Mark Guggenheim, stay the fuck away from Flash.
I think we've been saying that for every podcast. We want Mark Guggenheim away from everything. I don't want to be him touching his own car. But anyway.
Why don't we say Savitar until episode 23 of The Flash?
No.
Why don't we save Savitar until season 4, episode 1?
Yes, please. No. That's not what they're saying. They're saying he's coming sooner than you think he is. That could be as early as this week.
You know what?
What?
If Savitar does become the main villain, I'm gonna give Flash 1 arrow point.
Ooh. 1 arrow point. Alright. No, they say he's gonna be the second main antagonist behind Dr. Alchemy. I'm like, why? Just alchemy. Nothing else. God. It's a simple formula. Stay with it. Anyway, so all agree A- and Mirror Master for character and rating?
Yep.
Yeah, we gave a villain that probably won't even be in this. That's like one of the few times we've actually. I think this is the second time or the third time we've given one of Flash's villains character of the week, and they didn't appear in the next episode. So that's pretty awesome. So that just shows you they're adapting the villains right. I'm looking at you, Arrow.
It's Arrow, what do you expect?
I know. Alright, guys. So, yeah. 37 minutes in. Reviewed 2 out of 3 episodes. Gonna be a short one today, but, you know, that's fine with me. Makes it easier for me to edit. But anyway, moving on to Arrow. Still sucks.
Laurel.
Laurel, NW for not watched.
Who cares?
Yeah. WC for
who cares?
WTFC for who the fuck cares? What character should I put on the logo for Oliver Queen to this week? We used SpongeBob. Now we gotta use someone else.
Trying to think of a really stupid, either a really stupid looking character or a character that can make a really stupid looking face.
Yeah, that's
Patrick.
Patrick. Alright, fine. Until we run out of SpongeBob characters, it'll be a SpongeBob character every podcast. This week, it's gonna be Patrick. Next week, it'll be Squidward.
The week after that, it will be Mr. Krabs.
And then, after the week after that,
Sandy.
it'll be Sandy. Then Plankton. And then, well,
Pearl.
You guys know I'll probably just randomly put SpongeBob characters in. I'm not going exactly by this order. But anyway.
We just need a character that can make a stupid looking face.
At
least up until episode 10, then we can use Laurel.
That's a good point. So. Anyway. Alright. So. Yeah, Arrow, still not watching it. I don't care. They can watch clips on YouTube all they want. I don't even want to look at it. But anyway.
The only thing I'm watching on YouTube for Arrow is the flashbacks.
Why? Do they suck?
Why not? Not really. Actually, not really.
Huh. Well, this is the last season of flashbacks, so they gotta at least attempt to make it good.
They'll fuck it up.
It is Russia, so
They'll fuck it up.
They'll fuck it up somehow.
$20, they'll fuck it up.
I'm not putting money on that bet. Luis, do you think they'll fuck it up?
of course they'll fuck it up. They got season 4.
Exactly. The Arrow cycle. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to Legends of Tomorrow, the show that no one else watches but us in reviews. Well, that's not true.
Alright,
Well, that's not true, but still, it feels that way.
for 1.75
For this week?
for this week's Legends.
God damn, dude. Not even 2 million people.
But like the wiki thing does not count DVR, because I saw Arrow's rating with the DVR for episode 1, and it got like a 3 point something.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Anyway, Legends episode 3, which was titled Shogun.
Fuck!
Maya stows away on the Wave Rider and attacks Mix, believing he's responsible for Rex's death. Nate stops her using his newly developed metahuman ability to transform into a steel-like form. Sarah convinces Amaya that a rogue time traveler is likely to blame for the murder. An accident during Ray's testing of Nate's abilities throws both men into a time vortex and strands them in 17th century feudal Japan. Nate is found and cared for by Masako Yamashiro, the betrothed of the shogun Tokugawa Imitsu, whose samurai capture Rei. Sarah, Amaya, and Mick rescue Rei from Tokugawa, who uses the Atom suit against them. They meet up with a recovered Nate, who does not want to leave Masako to Tokugawa's mercy. They defend Masako's village from the samurai, while Rei and Nate defeat Tokugawa by destroying the Atom suit. Nate and Amaya officially join the team. Meanwhile, Jefferson and Stein discovered a hidden armory inside the ship and the secret message from Barry Allen from 2056, intended for Rip and forbidden for the crew. That's it.
Alright, thank you, Brandon. Okay, so I just watched this episode, and I gotta say, there's more to say about this episode than the previous two, which is really funny considering the Justice Society was in last week's episode, and I'm like, I don't even know what to say. Like, it wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it was just okay. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? And that's like really hard to review, because then you come up with stuff as like, what the hell are we supposed to talk about? But I feel like there's stuff to talk about today. Dude, can I just say, is it just me, or is everyone on Legends without Rip a fucking moron?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
Come on, Rip.
I think he's gone. Like,
I think he'll be back, but not until like the end.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Why is he even gone? Like, did the actor like leave or something?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what Google's for later. But anyway,
Maybe it got something to do with it.
I've actually looked it up on Google already,
and nothing.
and nothing. It just says like, "Yo, is Rip really gone?" or "When is he coming back?" or, and the ones that say "When is he coming back" don't really say much of anything.
Wow. So anyway, we got Steel this week, so we have a new superhero. So that was mostly the main focal point today. I gotta be honest with you guys here. Like, I enjoyed this episode, but holy crap, dude. The way they got to feudal Japan, they just busted open a door and went like, oops. And then all this crazy shit happened. So I'm beginning to think the Justice Society was right. So anyway, Vixen was back. She was the only returning JSA member. I'm beginning to think that's it for the JSA. Like, do you guys think they'll make a comeback?
Maybe later.
They probably will. Not for a little while. Was this episode filler? That's the question.
Was this episode
It
filler?
was.
It kind of was.
We actually wait.
Should you board?
This
Because it introduces like it pretty much puts in the two new because Nate and Amaya are now officially officially Legends.
yeah.
So I guess for that case, no, but
Yeah.
in terms of like the overall overarching story, yes.
Okay, in terms of overarching story, definitely filler. But in terms of effects that are going to be seen throughout the rest of the season, we have the Atom suit was destroyed, and we got Steel, and we have Vixen also becoming a member of the Legends of Tomorrow as well. So that being said, though, I think the main, and of course we have that whole secret message from Barry thing from the future as well. So
Oh, great, more guessing games. As if Arrow didn't make us guess so much. Last season only to be disappointed.
and guess who's a producer on the show? Mark Guggenheim.
Let me guess, Barry's secret message.
Olicity is the best.
It is 2056. They probably, I don't know, it probably won't happen with, 2056 is Impulse, Bart Allen. Barry Allen's grandson.
That's true. We could be getting Impulse. So that'll be exciting. We could be getting Bart Allen in Legends of Tomorrow. I was kind of hoping we would see him in Flash, though. Oh well, maybe.
It would make a lot of sense to have Bart Allen because we have Reverse Flash as one of the villains.
Yeah. So we might be getting Reverb then because that's also like the reverse. That's another Thawne, and that's like Bart Allen's archenemy. I don't know. So I don't think they're gonna do the Reverb thing. I think they'll save that for a future episode of The Flash, maybe season 4.
No, we'll just somehow put it in season 3.
Oh God, no!
Old man Grant Gustin.
Old man Grant Gustin. Oh my God, old man Barry. What's up with comics trying to make old man versions out of all their characters? Anyway, this episode, yeah, it was pretty entertaining, guys. I mean, the action was pretty damn good. The story was good. The character development was good. This is why I liked Legends in the first season. Like, I know a lot of people didn't like Legends last season. That's fine. That's their opinion. But I enjoyed it. I know we enjoyed it. Though I think we can all agree it wasn't perfect, though.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say it was like a really flawed show but still enjoyable, or would you say flawed but still really enjoyable? Like, what would you say is more accurate? I would go with pretty flawed, but still enjoyable.
I'd agree.
I mean, I hate it.
There are some parts where I can see why people don't like it.
Oh, absolutely.
But
I think the biggest complaints I've seen were they don't like the time travel rules being made up all the time, and I'm like, yeah, I agree with that. That was. It seems like every episode they were coming up with some new excuse for the plot.
mm-hmm.
I didn't really care for the Hawk people, especially Hawk Girl. I didn't like Hawk Girl.
Vandal Savage.
Vandal Savage was a massive disappointment.
The romance, that was not needed.
The romance.
Oh God, the romance between the Atom and Hawk Girl, yeah, that was awful. And ironically, the romance that everyone liked, Captain Canary, was super short. Was super short-lived.
Literally 5 minutes.
Yeah, but hey.
Before he died.
But hey, come on. We gotta give Guggenheim credit. That was the one fan shipping he did right.
In the last 5 fucking seconds.
Hey, rather have that than an entire season of, Because I'm telling you, if they wanted to make it last longer than it did, they absolutely would have ruined it.
Yeah.
So anyway, focusing on this episode in particular, I like the time travel period they went to, feudal Japan. That was cool, seeing the samurais and all that stuff.
Kicks the samurai's axes.
Yeah, ninjas are real. So, I like seeing Heatwave and Vixen kind of butt heads. So that'll be interesting. My main question is, how did she even get on the Wave Rider?
Yeah.
Did no one notice that?
Maybe she used like an animal that's stealth, It's a chameleon
But-
kind of animal.
But didn't they leave? How did she get there though?
I have no idea.
Like that's a plot hole. How did she get there? I don't fucking know. But anyway. Yeah, overall pretty enjoyable. I also really liked the whole is Ray a superhero without his suit? I'm like, yeah. He's still a genius. Like, really? But
When do you think he'll make a new suit?
I think he's gonna make a new suit.
I think he obviously will, but
Oh, he's gonna obviously get a new suit.
when do you think it'll come?
Probably.
As far as I've read the synopsis, it sounds like it's not going to be next episode.
Well, of course it's not gonna be the next episode. Wouldn't that ruin the whole character development if it was the next episode?
Pretty much, but it's Guggenheim,
like
so what do you
Ray-
expect?
Like Ray's not Tony Stark. Tony can actually build an armor in one day. He's not that.
He's not that smart.
I think it'll be a few episodes.
I think it's gonna be a few episodes. I give it 3.
3.
I give it 3. I don't know why. I'm going with 3.
Yeah, me too. Like 3 episodes and then the suit.
And then the suit.
I'd say the longest. I'd say 3, but the longest maybe like mid-season.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. They could be saving it for a mid-season as well, or maybe the
Would
crossover.
it be kind of mid-season if it is 3? Yeah, that crossover. That sounds like the best time.
That sounds like a. Yeah, that sounds like
Crossover.
most likely. So, we forgot to mention that the president, Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, was the president of Supergirl, and she's an alien.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Really?
Yes, dude. Wow, Louise. Did you
What?
not
Sorry.
see the blue flashing eyes and the veins and all that?
No.
Oh, like Brandon, come on, man. Brandon, are you there?
Right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, you know, Wonder Woman president was an alien, right? I mean, they showed that at the end.
yeah.
Somehow Louise didn't catch that.
No,
I'm like,
'cause I heard you say, "Come on, Brandon," and I'm like, "Huh?"
But anyway, yeah. Do you guys think Wonder Woman president? I don't even know her name. I'm just gonna call her. I either call her Wonder Woman president or not Hillary Clinton.
just call her President Carter. That's it.
Nah, man. Calling her President Wonder Woman. Anyway, so do you guys think President Wonder Woman's a dominator?
Maybe.
The alien, not the bedroom type. Someone out there doesn't know the Dominators are the main villains of the crossover, so they might be thinking, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. What do you think of it? Have we given our opinions on that in a live podcast yet?
Oh, the Dominator thing.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Let's just save it for when it happens.
All right.
'Cause originally, you were kind of disappointed, weren't you?
I was hoping for a cut of Crisis, but then I'm like, you know what? Supergirl's better off being its own Earth.
Yeah.
So I think we were talking as fans, and we weren't looking at it from a logical perspective, because we were only viewing it as fans, which again is hard to not do because we are fans.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fine with Supergirl being on its own Earth. Earth S. Earth, Super Earth.
The Flash. Crisis on Infinite Earths.
That's gonna be like the series finale, I'm telling you.
Probably.
Because that's how Barry dies. And then Wally West becomes the Flash. But anyway. But yeah, Legends of Tomorrow. Overall, pretty good episode. What did you guys like the most about this episode? I thought the action was pretty good. Like, it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
So, I've changed my mind. I do prefer this Vixen over the one in Arrow. So, I think last week I said I didn't, but
Now I know how I recognize her.
I don't. I still don't recognize
She's
her.
a witch in the originals.
Alright. See, Luis is the only one I know that watches CW shows outside of the DC stuff. I have no interest in anything else.
Me neither.
So,
fact, the DC stuff is pretty much the only thing I watch on TV.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
But anyway.
I don't watch it on TV.
But anyway.
I stream.
Again, monitored. Thanks, Brandon. But anyway. Yeah, action was pretty good. Let's see. This is just a really good... It was a good episode. I mean, I feel like I'm the only one that's saying anything about it. Come on, guys. Oh my god. Nothing? Okay. Did you like it?
Yes.
What did you like about it?
The action.
The action was good.
Seeing Steel.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Get his powers.
I liked the character development of Ray. I thought that was pretty good. I liked Heatwave. He was funny in this one. And what did I not like? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really wish they would have just told us what that message was.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, I'm not...
After season 4 of Arrow, I'm just done with whole secret things.
Yeah, I'm done with the whole wait for more episodes to be shown what's going on, and then be massively disappointed. Because...
Yeah. It's gonna be something that ruins the entire show. Just knowing Mark Guggenheim.
Well, some people said that the whole Destiny thing last season, like, what was that thing called? Where everything the Legends did was on purpose or something?
Yeah.
The Oculus.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that was the plot point that ruined the show. Because they were like, what? They were all supposed to do this?
Mm-hmm.
So every genuine mistake they made was not because they're idiots, it's because it was planned. A lot of people were like, nope, not watching anymore. And I'm like, I don't blame you. That plot point actually did piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't know. Anyway, alright, well, what did we not like? Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I didn't like how they got to feudal Japan. I wish they had come up with a better way. This felt like a lazy excuse. Oh god, they're being a bunch of morons, and then they landed in feudal Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And it was filler. So this was a pretty... Again, I feel like the steel thing and the suit will remain a long-term effect on the show, but I still think this was filler. Also, again, CW, man, why do you gotta have romances and everything?
Exactly.
Like, goddamn. Like, now Nate's making out with people he meets in the past now. I'm like, well, you're never gonna see that character again, so was it really freaking worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on. Well, Luis wants to say something.
I wonder, is that Tatsu's ancestor?
Probably.
It'd be funny if he stayed.
If he what?
It'd be funny if Nate stayed with the Yamashiro.
No, please. Please, no. And that's about it for my flaws and what I liked. Is there anything you guys did not like? Besides what I said.
Oh, man. No, pretty much. I think you pretty much...
Well, not telling us the message of 2056 Barry Allen.
I think
Sean said that.
yeah, I said that.
So I was about to go that way, and then I saw Sean said that. I think Sean pretty much covered everything for me.
Yeah.
That's why I'm the host of the show. So anyway, letter grading and character of the week. I'll let you guys go first.
Damn.
I'm gonna say...
I'm gonna give...
say B+.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Brandon on that one.
Yeah, B+, but I'm still thinking about the character.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Don't steal my answer. Well, you can if you want, if you really have no other option. I'm gonna go with Ray. I really liked his character development in this episode, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with him in the future episodes. So I'm going to go with Ray. Nate, Steele was a close second, though.
Yeah, I'm going to agree, because I was kind of leaning towards Nate, but then the whole romance thing kind of threw him off. So I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go with Ray.
Yeah, I agree. The romance thing. The romance thing was like, it's like, girl, you knew him for like a day. Literally, they only knew each other for like a day, 2 days at most. What the fuck? Alright, so that's about it. We all give it a B+. We all agree that Ray Palmer is our character of the week. So, that's about it for our reviews right now. So,
anything else you guys want to talk about?
I can't really think of anything, so...
Nope, me neither.
Me neither. Hey, but you know what? I'm fine. It's a shorter podcast today. I appreciate. Sometimes it's good to have these.
Yeah, what are we at?
Like in an hour.
Yeah.
So anyway, that being said, okay. Yeah. All right. Do you guys want to have anything else, or are you ready to wrap this up?
I got nothing.
I got nothing either.
All right, I think I'm going to wrap this up. All right, guys, say goodbye to our lovely audience.
Bye.
God, Luis, you were so awful.
What do you mean?
You didn't say goodbye to our audience.
Oh.
I asked you to. He's still not doing it.
Oh, wait, now?
Of course.
My bad. Goodbye, people.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching and or listening to the Classic Podcast. We will see you guys next week for more episodes that we're going to review. Wow, this show is really short without Arrow, but I'm fine with that, because that means I don't have to watch Arrow. Anyway, bye guys. We'll see you next week.